Hello, this is Bubba again, and here we are in the backyard, and there's there's a blue jay. Just kind of watch, it'll get a peanut and off it'll go. Now this must be the one that's calmer. There's one that stays there and doesn't mind me videotaping it, and off it goes with a peanut. Most of them fly in real quick and get a peanut and go, but so here are the starlings. Now if you can, I don't know if you can see, but there's very little left in that tractor thing, and I had just put it in there like yesterday or something, maybe the day before. So they've, a bunch of them have been here, and the woodpecker comes a couple of times every day. Now there's also a piece of one over there on the flat surface, but so the water bird bath is actually just full of food now. So my plan is, I was at Aldi's yesterday, and they had very nice bird baths for like $10. So I was thinking, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is start putting the peanuts in that bird bath so that the squirrels and birds can just fly in and get them, not on the deck, because now that the weather is getting better, we will actually be using the deck. So I'm gonna move the stuff back off, and I'm trying to get them in a place where I can still get a few pictures. But as I have told you before, I'm inside the door. There's the door handle, and they're out there. So there's still a couple of the sparrows, the starlings around. See, there they are on top of the building, and it's going to fly down and see, there's very little left. Almost, it's almost down to nothing. Of course, I have another one in here, but I don't want to go out while they're eating, because there's also bird seed on the ground, so they're getting stuff. But it's sort of been funny watching them fight over that little tiny bit that's left. And earlier, I was able to get some good pictures of the woodpecker. It actually flew up on the deck, I guess because it knew there was nothing there, and it looked like it took a peanut and left. So I did get some pictures of that with my camera, and of course this is with my phone that I'm doing these little videos. But I don't know if I should call it my phone or iPhone, but either way. So there, see, they sort of fly in and then they fly away and then they come back. And there's another one up there, and there comes, see, they go in the trees right there, or on that tree. Oh, there's a robin up there. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but let's see. Yeah, it's sitting, I feel like pointing on the video even though, see, it's sitting right up there on top of the thing. But this morning I was very excited as I was leaving to do some errands that I saw a couple robins carrying pieces of grass and straw or whatever they had. It looked like they might have been making a nest. Now see, there's a blue jay just flew up there. So there's a robin, the starlings, and a blue jay up there in the tree. And the blue jay is going to come right here, as predicted. It's very predictable. And it's going to get a peanut. It got a little tiny one. It's like, I don't know if I like that one. So it got a bigger one. And there it went. And see, there it's going. Now that's the furthest I've seen them go. They went all the way over to that other house. But of course, they have wings, so they fly. And again, there's a couple of the starlings up there. And then there's a couple still there on the ground. And again, you can see there's very little left in the... now that's the sparrow right there on the bird feeder. And again, I filled the bird feeder yesterday, so the birds, I don't mind having to refill it a lot, because I'm just glad that they're getting something to eat. I see a mourning dove. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's right, I can see it through the slats of the on the deck. But oh, there it is. So it's coming toward where the food is, and they tend to come when there aren't other birds there. Not exclusively, but in general. And you see it's behind the bird feeder. There it is coming. And there's another of the starlings, as I call them, the darling starlings. and see the mourning dove is right there, sort of under the chair now, and it's coming toward, see where all the food is, and so the starlings are all coming back again, so now they're back, and of course my little friendly squirrel, he's probably coming up, he's going to come up now and get a peanut, I'm guessing. There he comes. I like the way they really are good jumpers. They should be the Squirrel Olympics. As you see, he's gotten 2 or 3 of them very quickly, and he'll probably take one with him or a handful with him. So there's the squirrel. There he goes. So he's sitting there on the deck. So again, the plan is once the weather is better, I'm going to move everything into the, and there's the, I think that's the mourning dove up there. And again, the squirrel is just there very comfortably sitting. That's there, that spot, and then that spot right there, I get a kick out of it because there, if I took you out of the spot, it's because I'm going to take a picture of that bird there, because I don't actually, from this distance, I can't see what it is, but it might be a different kind of bird than we usually have, because it doesn't look like the, and it flew away, but I did get a couple pictures. And so anyway, there's the squirrel. Now, Teresa and I have both noticed that the black squirrels seem to be much more comfortable. They're not as nervous. The gray squirrels tend to grab their peanuts and run, and the black squirrels will sometimes even stay out there when I'm out there, like if I'm on the deck and they let me just throw peanuts down to them. I'm thinking that they probably would let me actually give them a peanut, but they haven't, I haven't tried to actually feed them by hand. But again, he's got to stop and scratch, and he's going to do the big tall jump. Up he goes, up on the table, and now he's looking for a peanut. I like how fast they start to move it around. Oh, they just, so there he is on that side of the deck. Now it's an overcast day today, so it's not sunny, and it was raining, a light rain earlier. Again, I'm not a weatherman, but I have had a number of Doppler tests, so I'm unofficially a weatherman. And there's the squirrel on the deck, and there he's running away. He knows he's on video now, so he feels like he's been caught. And so they usually go over there, not on the lamp, but outside on the tree over there, very pretty trees. They don't look pretty now because they don't have their blossoms, but anyway, so it looks like the bird activity has stopped, and what I'm going to do is I might, okay, so what I'm going to do is I do have another one of those. Now I hear a blue jay. The blue jays usually announce their arrival. I think they're like saying, okay, get out of the way, I'm coming. But, so I'm going to go out here. I have, this one is berry flavored, and it's the suet things. Now I have to hold on so I definitely don't want to fall, but you can see there it's wet because it had rained. But so what I'm going to do, and it's actually a little bit of a sprinkle now, but you can see there's one of them there, and that was the one, that's the blue jay flying through there. That they make have a very loud sound. I'm gonna put this, you may not see anything, so if you don't see anything, I'm trying to find a place to put my camera where it won't fall. And okay, that didn't work. So much for that idea. Okay, well I might stop the video because, as you can see, I'm a human, so I only have 2 hands to, okay, let me open this. I can, so this is the new suet, and again it's fruits and vegetables, and there's a strawberry laying there that I laid out the other day for him. Okay, so what I do is I open this little doohickey, And then they must have really liked this one because the other one has been there a while and they're not eating a lot of it. But this one they ate all the way down. Oh, I'm too close up. Okay, so there it is. And again, you can hear the birds chirping up there. They're like, get that thing changed and get out of here, human. So, okay, now, so anyway, this is the tree that you see some up there, and then there is some right there, and they're probably watching me. Once I go back on the deck, they'll come back down. But, so then this goes in this, and I'll see you later.